Right, my lovelies, we're going to start on our backs. So, just gently lie down, find a position that's comfortable for you. As I always say in every class, do what feels right for you. It might not be exactly what we're doing before Christmas. If you've had a lovely long break, just listen to your body. I've helpfully twisted my ankle this morning, so you might notice me cheating quite a lot of poses. So I want you to find your comfort. Find a nice relaxed position. Just close your eyes. Start to connect with your mat. Connect with the floor. Feel the body relax. And take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, I want you to relax. Feel your shoulders pull backwards towards the earth. Feel your head just resting gently on the mat. Feel your spine nice and straight. You're lying evenly from left to right, from top to bottom. Just resting your arms wherever is comfortable. Maybe making some space, having them a little bit further away from the body. Letting your legs just naturally open to the side, feet flopped. And as well as relaxing our body, we're going to relax our mind. So we're going to clear all those things running around in there, sweep them to the side. And then gradually just start to bring our awareness just onto how our body feels this evening, how our breath feels, and how our mind feels. And just gently scanning over our body, bring all of your awareness up to the crown of your head. Come over your face, make sure it's nice and relaxed. You're not clenching in the jaw or the eyes, just softly allowing the lips to be a little bit parted, tongue resting in the mouth. And then come down your jaw to your neck, your shoulders. Your shoulders are pulled down away from your ears. There's a lengthening in the neck. You can feel your buttocks resting on the mat, legs opening out to the side. If you're not comfortable with your legs stretched out, you can always bend your knees and have your feet flat on the floor. Make sure your lower back is just in that neutral spine position. So listen to your body and find what feels right for you this evening. And then we gently bring our focus onto our breath. So first of all, just notice your natural breath. As you breathe in through both of your nostrils, you can just feel the air coming in down through the nasal passages into the lungs. And then as you exhale, you can feel your body just relax down that little bit further. Just notice the gentle rise and fall of your belly, of your chest as you're breathing in and as you're breathing out. And I want you to just bring your awareness to your breath following that wave-like movement, just for a few natural breaths. You're not forcing anything, just finding what feels right for you. And we're gradually going to start to lengthen our breath, coming into our yoga breath. We take a deep breath in and we expand our belly. And as we do that, we draw that breath all the way through, up behind the ribs, up into the chest. Your collarbones rise slightly and then you breathe out through the nose and everything softens back towards the mat. And again, a nice long, slow breath in, expanding that belly, drawing that breath all the way up into the chest. And then you exhale and allow everything to soften. And I want you to continue with these long, slow breaths, but the length of your breath, so you're not trying to match it to my words. Just think of drawing your breath in, and you can even count to yourself if you want, if that helps. And as you exhale, you gently count backwards, helping you just make your inhale and your exhale the same length. And as you're drawing your breath in, you're drawing energy into the body, probably much needed at this time of year, letting your body send it to wherever it is needed. And then as you're exhaling, you're gently allowing your body to take out any last little bits of stress, of tension, of tiredness that you might be holding on to. Good, another couple of breaths like this. And really feel your mind and your body settle as you exhale. We're going to do one more breath like this, and then on your next exhale, you're going to gently open your eyes, gazing up towards the ceiling. You're going to bend both of your knees, placing your feet flat on the floor. You're going to draw your left knee in towards you and just clasp your hands over the top of the shin and gently just pull that knee in towards the chest. As you do that, you'll feel your lower back press down into the mat. Continue with the long, slow breaths. Try not to tense up in the neck or the shoulders. Take another long breath in here. And then exhale. We're going to straighten that leg all the way up towards the ceiling. And as we lengthen it up, we just place a hand each side of the thigh. I want you to just rotate round through your ankles. So imagine you're drawing circles with your big toe. Just gently easing through those ankles. You might feel it in your calf, the top of your foot. And then you can take those circles back round in the other direction. We're going to hold it still in the centre, and this time we're going to push our heel all the way up towards the ceiling, straightening the knee without locking it out, just holding the leg where we feel that tension at the back of our hamstring. So we're just lengthening from the hip all the way up to the heel as we breathe in. And as we exhale, we keep the same position, but we allow our body to soften, taking the tension away with your breath. And again, nice long breath in here. And exhale. Lovely. We're going to do one more breath here. And this time as we exhale, we bring our left ankle down to our right thigh. And then gently open our left knee out to the side. You get a figure of 4 with your calf going across the body. And you can apply a little bit of pressure to your left thigh, just opening that knee out to the side. Noticing how you open around the pelvis, around the hips. If you want to increase this stretch, you can gently lift your right leg off the floor, drawing it in towards you. If that isn't comfortable, keep the foot down and just hold it where it feels right for you. You might feel the stretch more around your outer thigh, more around your bum cheek, your outer side of your hip. Hold it here, and as we're breathing in, we're still expanding that belly, drawing that breath all the way up into the chest, keeping the neck and shoulders relaxed as we gently breathe out. Good, we're going to hold for one more breath here, and then exhale. If that foot's in the air, gently lower your right foot down to the mat, bring your left foot to join it. Hug your right knee in towards the chest, clasping your hands, drawing that knee in. Feeling that lower back press down into the floor, holding it here. Long, slow breaths. Lovely. Let's straighten that up towards the ceiling, lengthening through the right leg. We're going to gently rotate round through that ankle. Just drawing circles with the toe, keeping the leg as straight as possible. Feeling the hips and the lower back pressing down into the mat, and then take those circles back round in the other direction. Lovely, let's keep that foot still. We're going to push your heel up towards the ceiling, feeling that lengthening all the way down the back of the leg, pushing up from your heel, stretching all the way from the hip up to the end of the leg. Feel that tension in the back of the hamstring. Holding it here for a long, slow breath. And as we exhale, gently bring that right ankle down to your opposite thigh. Open your right knee out to the side. And again, find what feels right for you on this side. You might want to just to gently open that hip out to the side. You might want to lift your left foot off the floor, drawing it in towards you. But make sure the knee's going out to the side, not in towards the chest. And you can support your left thigh with your hands on each side. Notice where you're feeling that tension around your hip, your bottom, your outer thigh. Keeping relaxed in the neck and shoulders. We hold for one more breath. And then we exhale and gently lower both feet down to the ground. You're going to take your feet a little bit wider. So your heels are on the edge of the mat, your toes are just off it. Toes pointing out to the side. And you can bring your arms to cactus arms. Or if you're not going to be holding hands with the person next to you, you can lengthen them out T-shape, which is anchoring your shoulders down to the mat. You let both of your knees fall forwards into the centre. And then we're going to windscreen wiper our knees from side to side. So as I inhale, I take both of my knees, rolling through the foot over to the left. And then as I exhale, I gently roll them both over to the right. So working with your breath, nice and slow. I'm going to inhale in one direction, and all I'm doing is just waking up my hips and my lower spine. And then as you exhale, taking them back the other way. They don't have to come down to the floor, you're just finding where it feels right for you. Working with your breath, keeping your neck relaxed, your shoulders relaxed. Lovely. We're going to do one more time each side. And then we gently bring both of our knees back to the centre. You're going to walk your feet back so your heels are in line with your hips. And then lift one knee in towards you, followed by the other. Place a hand at the bottom of each knee and gently pull both of those knees in towards the chest, feeling that lower back press down into the mat. If you want to increase the stretch, and you don't have to, you can gently roll your shoulders off the floor, bringing your forehead towards your knees, curling into a little ball. Keep with the breaths here. Exhale, lower the shoulders down. Now I want you to place a hand behind your knees this time, so they're on your thighs, and we're going to gently rock ourselves up to a seated position, but have some fun with it and a few little rocks. So just gently rock and roll. Now engage your core, use some control. If you get up, you can go back down again. Nice little massage with the spine. And then whenever you're ready, gently land and come to a seated position. Sit however is comfortable for you. It might not be with your legs crossed, as I have just found. You can have both of your legs out if that's comfortable. Sit nice and tall, spine coming up, tailbone down to the floor. Roll through those shoulders. Exhaling down, hands at the side of the body. We take a deep breath in, we stretch all the way up. We're going to bring our left hand down, our right hand comes up and over as we reach into a little side bend. Good, it's more up than over, palm down facing the floor. You really feel that beautiful stretch from your hip to the tips of your fingers. Take a nice deep breath in here and exhale. Good, let's inhale, come all the way up towards the centre, just straight over to the other side. You bring your right hand down, left arm comes up and over. And it's more up and over, lengthening through the side of the body. Making sure you're not holding on to any tension in your thighs. Relax your knees to wherever is comfortable for you. Lovely. Inhale, come all the way up, bring your palms together. Exhale them down in front of the heart space. With your breath, we're going to push up, look up with your hands, stretch all the way up. And then as we exhale, release the hands and bring them down behind your back. You're going to place the palms of your hands on your lower back. Give it a little rub there. Press both of your hands actively into your lower spine, supporting. Roll your shoulders back and down. As you breathe in, you're going to open your heart space, squeezing your elbows back together. Really warm in here, is it just me? Hot yoga tonight. Take a nice long breath in here. And exhale. Lovely, let's inhale, release those hands off and gently bring them down. Lift all the way up with the breath, palms come together. Down in front of the heart space. And again, inhale, lift all the way up. This time you're going to drop your thumbs behind your head. So bend at the elbow, bring the hands behind. Now your hands might be all the way up here. You might have your thumbs touching your back. I want you to actively press into those palms and try not to arch on your lower back. So engage the core and then side. You'll feel a stretch down the back of each arm and try not to hunch in the shoulders. If you find you're getting a bit squished, just lift the hands up slightly. Good, nice deep breath in and exhale. Wonderful, let's inhale, come all the way up, stretch both arms up. You're going to turn to the left. You're going to bring your left arm behind you, touch the floor. Right hand comes to your thigh. You're going to roll that left shoulder back and gently just look behind you, staying tall in the spine and twisting from the waist. Good, as you feel that twist, we're not forcing it, just waking up through the spine, through the waist. Long, slow breath in here and exhale. Good, let's engage that core, lift both arms up, stretch all the way up. And go to the other side. So rotate round with the right arm, bring your left hand down to the opposite thigh. Roll back with that right shoulder. Make sure you're not leaning backwards. Just gently sitting tall, pulling that shoulder blade round, feeling that lovely twist in the spine. Take a nice deep breath in here. And exhale. Wonderful. Let's bring that back to the centre. Palms together, down in front of the heart space. Lovely. You're going to roll yourself forwards and come into your tabletop position. So on all fours. We want our knees under our hips, our wrists under our shoulders. So let's spread those fingertips nice and wide and start to engage your core here. So we start with a nice flat back. We keep our gaze down between our thumbs and we press down into the tops of the feet. Ground down through the knees, arms are nice and straight. A little cat-cow here. As we inhale, we allow our belly to drop down as we expand, lifting up our tailbone and just taking our gaze forwards. As we exhale, we tuck underneath, press the floor away, chin to the chest, rounding the way through. And again, inhale, come down. Now I want you to do this at the length of your breath. So as you exhale, you round through the back, chin to the chest, pressing the floor. And as you inhale, you come down, lengthening through the spine, getting that little bit stretching through. Good. A few more like this at the length of your breath, keeping those arms nice and straight, no tension in the neck. Lovely. We're going to do one more time, and then we just come back to our neutral spine, holding it here. We take our knees as wide as the mat. Bring your big toes just touching. We're going to slowly ease ourselves back into a little wide child's pose, finding where it feels right for you. Now you can bring your forearms down for some support, or you can bring your head all the way down to the mat, or you can stack it on your hands, wherever it feels comfortable. But allow your bottom to go back towards your heels, and then focus on really lengthening through the neck, pulling those shoulders back and down away from your ears. You're fully supported by the floor here. You can allow your body to rest completely. And if at any point through today's class you think, I'm done, you can come back to this lovely position. Take a nice long breath in here, really filling that whole space across your lower back, drawing it all the way up the spine. And as you exhale, allowing your body to soften into your child's pose. And again, taking a nice long breath in here. And exhale. Wonderful. Let's press into those hands, lift the head up, come back into our tabletop position. Pressing down into the hands, drawing our knees back under our legs. So from here, we're going to bring ourselves back to our tabletop position. Arms are nice and straight. Draw up in that belly. We're going to take our right arm straight out in front. Press down as we're everything touching the mat, and then as we exhale, we bring that down. Take your left arm straight out in front. Keep your gaze down. Exhale and bring that down. Right leg out behind, just to hip height, toes to the floor. Exhale and down. Left leg comes out. Try not to rock over onto the other side. Exhale and down. Now hold it here for a breath. We're going to do opposite arm to opposite leg. So engage that core and press down everything that remains touching the mat. You're going to take your right arm and your left leg out in front and out behind and hold it here. Press down into your left hand, into the top of your right foot, drawing up in the core, and on your next exhale, you gently lower down. Same on the other side. You're going to take your left arm and your right leg straight out. Good, nice long breath here as we hold. Ground down into the mat, draw up in that belly. On your next exhale, we gently lower down. Alternates, right leg, left leg, right arm, left leg, sorry. Exhale and down with the breath, opposite side, left arm, right leg. Exhale and down. One more time each side, nice and slow with your breath, controlled movements. One more time. Wonderful. Come all the way down, hold it here. Just push your bottom back towards your heels. Settle into a little child's pose again. Now you can support your head if you want to. You can bring your head down to the mat. If you're comfortable, you can bring your hands back towards your feet. Allow your shoulders to drop down towards the floor. If that was too intense, keep your arms there for sort of support, wherever it feels right for you. And as we take a deep breath in here, we're still expanding our belly, feeling it pressing into our thighs, opening all the way through the spine. Exhale and soften. Lovely. Let's bring those hands forwards. Press into the hands, lift yourself up. We're going to come back to your tabletop position. And from here, I want you to start to take your hands a little bit further forward. So you take your hands a hand's length in front. So now your wrists are in front of your shoulders. You're going to tuck your toes and gently just rock backwards and forwards here. We're going to get ready for our first downward dog. So remember, we want to plant our hands down, spread those fingertips. When you feel ready, you're going to tuck the toes, lift the knees and start to take that tailbone up towards the ceiling. As you do that, keep a little bend in the knee to begin with and allow your head to drop down between your elbows. Open out in the shoulders. If at any point we're in this position too long, you can always come back down into your child's pose. Allow your head to drop down. And then I want you to bend your right leg, lift the heel, push your left heel down towards the floor. Swap legs, so straighten your right leg, bend your left leg. Good, nice long breath in here. And exhale, lift both heels up and then gently lower them both down to wherever feels comfortable for you. If you've got any strain on your lower back, you can always keep a little bit of a bend in those knees, but really feel the strength from the tips of your fingers all the way up to your tailbone. And then from your tailbone, all the way down to your heels. Good, hold for one more breath in here. And exhale. Lovely. We're going to walk our feet up to the front of the mat, just coming into a little forward fold, allowing our knees to be a little bit bent. Pressing down into your feet, allowing the shoulders to come down towards the floor, the crown of the head to come down towards the floor, and just hang there for a moment. Bending your knees as you need to, taking a long, slow breath in, and exhale. Good, we're all going to bend our knees, scoop our arms up, press into the feet, come up to standing, lengthening through the spine, palms come together, it's really hot standing up, exhale and down. Okay, take a deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale, bring the hands down in front of the heart space. Lovely, we're going to come into a high lunge. I want you to step back with your left leg. The toes go down. The heel comes down, and then you're going to bend your right knee. Now straighten yourself up. We want our shoulders over our hips. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Good. Keep your gaze forwards. Take your arms up. Feel the strength. So ground down through those feet. Lengthen through the core. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, bring the hands down. Good, and again, deep breath in, stretch up. Keep the arms up, exhale here. Now we're going to add a twist to the right. So I'm going to take my right arm back, my left arm forwards, and I'm going to turn to the right. Both palms face the floor, and I drop those shoulders down. Take a nice long breath in here, and we're pressing everything down, drawing everything in. Engaging the core, pressing into both of our feet. Lovely. Come back to the front. So we bring our right arm all the way over, both arms out in front, palms come together. Inhale, stretch up, palms together in front in the heart space. Good. Take a deep breath in, lift the arms up. We're going to take them out wide. Lovely. We're going to come into some eagle arms. So we're going to bring our left arm underneath our right arm, cross them at the elbows. You then bring your palms or the backs of your hands together in the centre. Good. Take a deep breath in here and exhale. If you want to open out in that spine a little bit more, you can lift your elbows up if you're comfortable where you are, or as comfortable as you can be in this position. Hold the arms still. Good. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Good. Inhale, release the arms, take them wide. We're just going to do it the other way. So this time we take our right arm underneath our left arm. Cross them at the elbows. You then bring your palms back round on the backs of your hands. If you're here, that's also fine. Holding the arms in front. Lifting the elbows if you want, feeling that stretch in your upper back. Take a deep breath in here and exhale. Lovely. Inhale, release the arms out to the side. Stretch out, roll through the shoulders, exhale and down. Good. You're going to lift your left heel up at the back, and as you come up on your toes, you're going to turn to the left, dropping that heel in towards the centre of the mat. Opening out for a warrior two. So take a moment to adjust your feet if you need to. I can hear a lot of puffing. Shall I turn the heating off? No extra charge on the hot yoga. Which way round? So let's take a moment here to find our warrior two. You're looking towards your front fingertips. Now, I want you to press into the outer edge of that back foot. Front knee is over your ankle. Let's squeeze under that belly. Engage here. Shoulders are over your hips. Wonderful. Tuck the bottom underneath, tilting that pelvis forwards. Brilliant. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. We're going to extend. We bring our front hand down. Our back arm comes up and over. Turn your chest towards the left side of the room. Now think of a diagonal from the tips of your fingers all the way down to the outer edge of your leg. You can keep your hand on your front thigh. If you're feeling quite bendy tonight, you can bring your arm down. You can bring it even further, but you keep that top shoulder back, you keep that top hip back. Find where it feels right for you. And your weight is still even between your front and your back leg. Lovely. Deep breath in here and exhale. Now legs stay where they are. We're going to use that top arm to come all the way back up into our warrior two and open out here. Straighten your front leg, lift your arms up, and then exhale, bring your hands down to your waist. You're going to turn your front foot in. So now you've got both feet facing the left side of the room. Press down into the outer edges of your feet. You're a little bit pigeon-toed. Okay, we're going to come into a wall. So from here, I engage my core, hands can just stay on the waist. And then as I exhale, I press into those feet. I lean forwards with the chest, gripping with the toes and coming all the way down. When I get halfway, I can let my arms dangle down towards the floor. I can let the crown of my head come down towards the floor. Doesn't matter if you're touching the mat or not. If you prefer, you can support your hands on your thighs or your legs. You're lengthening forwards before you go down, and you're dropping the crown and the head down. Good. Take a nice deep breath in here and keep pressing into the active side of your outer legs. Pressing into the little toe side of the feet. Good. We hold for one more breath and then we exhale. Good. Now press into those feet, little bend in the knee. We come up, reaching the arm forwards, lengthening all the way up, and then come back, taking the arms out wide. You're going to turn your front foot back round, come back into your warrior two, bending your front knee. Wonderful. Take a deep breath in here and exhale. Lovely. Our warrior one. Let's draw that left arm round. We turn our hips, we turn our shoulders, our arms come up, and relax it here. Good. Big, oh, I can't speak now. Palms come together, sorry. Exhale down in front of the heart space. Big step up to the front of the mat with a couple of little ones. Good. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Palms come together. Exhale down in front of the heart space. Same on the other side. We start with our high leg. You're going to step back with your right foot. Toes go down, heels go down. Bending that front leg. So remember, both feet facing forward, find where it feels right for you. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Keep it up. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. And again, deep breath in, stretch up. Bring the palms down in front of the heart space. Good. Inhale, stretch up, lift up. Keep the arms up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. We're going to add our twist. We're going to turn to the left this time. So we take our left arm back, our right arm forwards. There we go. Palms are down. I think the heat's rattled everyone's brains. Good. Drop those shoulders down. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Let's come back to the front. Bring that left arm up and over. Both arms come out. Exhale here. Lift up. Exhale. Bring the hands down in front of the heart space. Good. Deep breath in. Stretch up. Take the arms out wide. Okay, we're going to eagle arms. So, right arm under left, cross them at the elbows. Bring the backs of the hands together or the palms together, whichever feels comfortable for you. Keep pressing into both legs evenly, lifting up your elbows if you want, or holding them where you need to. Good, take a deep breath in, open out. Exhale here. Left arm under right arm. Eagle arms the other way. Bring the backs of your arms together. Good. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Inhale. Take the arms out. Hold them here. Give me a little circle. Roll them through. Good. You're going to come up on your back heel. You're going to open out to your warrior two. This time turning to the right. Dropping the heel in towards the centre of the mat. Adjusting your feet if you need to. Getting that heel going into the arch of your back foot. Good. Find your strong warrior here. Feel the strength evenly in both of your legs. Reaching out from the tips of your front fingers all the way to the tips of the back. Good. Nice long slow breath in here. And exhale. We're going to extend forward. So we bring our front hand down. Our back arm comes up and over. Reaching all the way up, stretching towards the ceiling. We've got that beautiful diagonal from the tip of our fingers all the way to the outer edge of our back leg. And make sure you just come down to wherever is comfortable for you. Don't let that knee wander towards the arch of the foot. Keep it pointing towards your toes. Lovely. Now press down into the feet. You're going to use that arm to come all the way up. Stretch up. Back into your warrior two and come out. Good, hold it here, nice and strong. Wonderful, straighten that front leg, arms come up. Exhale, bring the hands down to the waist. Good, you're going to turn your front toes in. Just getting ready for a wide forward fold. We're a little bit pigeon-toed, remember, and you're activating, pressing into the outer side of your little toe side of your foot. Engage your core, hands on the waist. Grip with those toes as we lengthen with our breath. And then as we exhale, we lead with the chest coming forwards, pressing all the way down. And when you get halfway, if you want, you can bring your hands down, lengthening towards the ground. If you feel uncomfortable in your lower back, you can press your hands onto your thighs, adding a little bit of support. Allow the crown of your head to drop down towards the floor, and make sure you're not locking out in those knees. Good, take a deep breath in here, lengthen through that spine. Exhale and soften. And again, nice long breath in here. And exhale. Good, we're going to inhale, come up, reach forwards, arms come up. And then take them out to the side. One hand to the front, one hand to the back. We come back into our warrior two, opening out our front toes. Bending the front knee. Good. Take a deep breath in here. Let's squeeze that bottom underneath. Strong with the arms. Warrior one. Let's draw that arm round from the back, lifting all the way up. Our shoulders come to the front. Our hips come to the front. We drop the shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. Stretch up. Palms come together. Exhale down in front of the body. Good. Let's step up to the front of the mat. Good. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale and fold forwards. Good. Have a little dangle here, pressing down evenly into the feet, allowing the crown of the head to come down towards the floor. I'm going to bend my knees, plant my hands, step back into a downward dog, both legs going out behind. And then just lowering your heels to where is comfortable for you. Pressing into the hands, keeping the arms nice and straight, allowing the head to drop down between the elbows. Good. Take a nice deep breath in here and exhale. We're going to inhale and come forwards into a plank. But as we come forwards into a plank, we're going to drop our knees down. So just a little half plank here. And take a moment just to find the right leg. So in our plank, we want a straight line from our knees to our shoulders. If when you come down, you find your bottom in the air a little bit, just take your knees back with your hands forward. Good. Now, top of the feet on the mat. Open out on the shoulders. Squeeze your bottom, squeeze your belly, lift the thighs. That's it. Good. Take a nice deep breath in here and exhale. We're going to gently lower down to the mat. So we breathe in, we slowly bend our elbows close to the body and come all the way down. Good. Have a little breath here. Oh, it's much cooler down here. Stay here for a bit now. Good. Press down into the tops of both of your feet. I want you to make sure your heels aren't going out to the side. Draw them in so they're in line with your hips. Your hands are going to stay in line with your chest. You're going to roll your shoulders back and down. Now, push your elbows down into the mat. Press the top of your feet down into the mat. We're just going to do a little cobra here. So you engage your core, you press your pelvis down, you squeeze your bottom. You press into your hands and you gently lengthen through the front of the body, supporting your lower spine by engaging your lower body. Just come up to wherever is comfortable for you. Good. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale and gently lower. Lovely. Just let your legs flop out. You can have a little wobble side to side if you want. Ease it out. We're going to tuck our toes. From here, you're going to press into your hands, press up onto your knees, pushing the body all the way up, back into a little child's pose. So an active child's pose here. Lengthening the arms out in the front. Bring your head down to the mat if that's comfortable, or keep it raised if you need to. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Good. Back up into our downward dog. So we bring our weight forwards, we lift the knees, we take the tailbone high, and from here we allow our head to relax down, lowering our heels to wherever is comfortable. Now we're just going to do that same little sequence again. So find your downward dog here, take a deep breath in, open out in the shoulders, and exhale and soften. Roll forwards into your plank. Drop your knees for a half if you want to. If you want to hold the full plank, you can. Opening out in the shoulders, get that nice straight line down the body, engaging the core, lifting up in the thighs. You have the option to have your knees down. Take a deep breath in here, and then exhale. We drop our knees, top of the feet, and then slowly lower down towards the floor. Just take a moment here, relaxing in the lower back, relaxing in the hips. Press down into the tops of your feet, rolling the shoulders back and down. Engage your pelvis, pushing it down into the mat, engaging your glutes and your core. Little cobra here. So we press into the hands, lengthening through the front of the body, not hunching in the shoulders, keeping them back and down, using the lower body for support. We exhale and gently lower. Tuck your toes. You're going to push up onto your knees and try and lift your chest and your belly at the same time. Coming back into your active child's pose. Take a nice long breath in here and exhale. Come forwards into your downward dog. So we lift up the knees as we bring our weight forwards. Tailbone goes high. Allow the crown of the head to come down towards the floor. Good, just take a moment here to take a breath. And exhale. Lovely. You're going to bring your knees down to the mat and then cross your legs over behind you. So take your legs over behind and then gently push yourself over your feet. Ta-da. Come to your bottom, feet out in front. How are we doing? Other than melting. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more work for our core. We're going to start with some boat poses. I'm going to start nice and basic, I'm going to start nice and easy, and then I'm going to keep adding on to it. You can stick with any of the previous versions, you don't have to take it further. The most important thing when we're doing any core work is you protect your spine. It's our tummy we want to be doing the work, not our lower back. So we're engaging our core, pressing down into both of our feet. Feet are hip distance apart. Hands are going to go just touching gently on the spine. So I don't want to collapse in my lower back. I don't want to arch my lower back. So really ground down into those sit bones. And then from here, I take a deep breath in, rolling through the shoulders. And all I'm going to do is just lean back a little bit. So as I lean back, I will feel it down the side of my legs and my hips. I've gently got my fingertips touching my thighs, but I get that clutch point in my belly. I can feel my core starting to work. Now, you can hold it here. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can take both arms out in front and you can have your palms upwards. So we're just holding it where we feel that core start to kick in. Out to the side, so also we're squeezing our legs towards each other. Good. Breathe. Nice long breaths. And exhale. Lovely. Now you can hold it here if that's enough. If you want to try something else, all we're going to do is lift our arms up higher. So think now, we're lengthening our body, so we're lengthening the part that our core is having to hold. You'll be surprised at how much difference that makes. If you're not keen, bring the hands back down again. Take a deep breath in. Remember, I don't want you to collapse in that lower back. I'd rather you doing a nicer version. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale. Bring your hands to your legs. Cross your legs over. Gently have a little wiggle side to side. Ease off in that lower back. Also, if at any point doing any of these exercises, your core has quite frankly had enough, come and do this. Wait for everyone else. Okay. Have a little look down and see which leg you've got in front. I guarantee you'll have forgotten in about 2 minutes. You're going to come back up. You're going to press both feet down into the floor. You're going to roll through those shoulders. We're going to ease through it gradually. Your hands on the back of your leg. Let's find our base position. Sit bones are grounded. And then we start to lean back. We get that biting point. You can bring your hands out in front. Good. So our chest is lifted. Our lower back is nice and strong. It's dependent on doing the work. Good. You're going to take a deep breath in. You can lift both arms up. Remember, not compulsory. You're going to exhale, bring them straight out in front. Keep the palms pressed together. Good. We're going to turn to the left. So you're going to slide your left arm along. You're going to turn to the left. You take your arm out behind. Both palms come down. You're still holding your boat. Adding a twist, remember you can just stay forward with both arms in front. Bring that arm up and over, come back to the centre. Same on the other side. You're going to slide along, turn to the side. Keep that core engaged, palms go down, drop the shoulders. Take a deep breath in, try and keep the knees close together, pressing down into the feet. Bottom of the feet on the floor. Good, bring that up and over. Lift both arms up. Palms together. Exhale down. Good. Take a deep breath in. Stretch up, arms wide. Exhale, hands to the back of the legs. Remember what leg you had crossed over in front last time? Do it the other way. Gently have a little wiggle side to side. Ease off in that lower back. Lovely, so remember you're finding the version that feels right for you. One more time, I promise, that's it. Lovely. Let's sit back up. Both feet pressed down, knees in line with your hips. Base position, you come back, you lean into it. You feel that core start to kick in, your hands can stay on your legs or out in front. If you want it a little bit harder, you do not have to do this. You can lift up one leg and then the other, balancing on your sit bones. Your calves are just going to stay parallel to the floor. Your legs will shake, your arms will shake. If it feels uncomfortable, feet go down. As long as you can feel your core working, that's all you need. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Good. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Okay, inhale, lift up. Palms together, straight out in front. Inhale, lift up, down in front of the heart space. Inhale, push up. Stretch both arms out in front, take them wide. Bring your hands to the backs of your legs, cross over and come forward. The arms are just a distraction. Good, just ease up in that spine, lovely. Take a nice long slow breath in and exhale. Okay, you're going to gently come down onto your back. So just roll yourself down, have your feet flat on the floor. Let your spine and your hips just settle into a natural position. You can have a little wobble from side to side. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just feel your body relax. Good. It's not that bit yet. You're going to bring your left knee in towards you. You're going to hug it in. Now you can keep your right foot flat on the floor with your knee bent, or if you would like, you can lengthen that leg out. So it's straight on the floor with your heel ground down. You will feel a stretch down the front of your hip while you're pulling your left knee in towards your chest. If that isn't comfortable, you can keep the foot on the floor with the knee bent. Take a long, slow breath in here and keep that straight leg nice and active, toes to the ceiling, heel grounded down. And exhale. Good. Bring your right knee in towards you. Take your left leg out, either placing the foot flat on the floor or lengthening the leg out in front. Taking a nice long breath in here. And exhale. Good. Left foot is grounded, toes to the ceiling. Wonderful. Let's bring both knees in towards us. Hold on to the top of both knees, as we did at the beginning, if you want. You can roll up through the shoulders, coming into a little ball. Exhale and hold. You're going to hold for one more breath. And then exhale and gently lower that down. Good. Take both legs straight up towards the ceiling. Feet flat towards the ceiling. Again, just notice that tension in the back of the thighs and try and line up your ankles, your knees, your hips, supporting your legs either side. Good. Take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, gently one leg at a time comes down to the mat, and then you're going to lengthen the mat in front. We're going to start to come into our Shavasana. So I realise it's about 120 degrees in here. If anyone does want any socks, jumpers, pillows or anything to make themselves more comfortable, water, now is the time to do it. So I want you to find a comfortable position. I say lie flat with your legs out. If that isn't a comfortable position for you, you can have your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. You can even lie on your side. It's about finding a position that you can fully relax into. Allowing your body to just melt down into the floor. Taking your arms a little bit further away from your body. Allowing your head to just rest gently on the mat. Allowing your shoulders to just fall backwards towards the mat. And as we did at the beginning, just check in with your body, making sure everything's as relaxed as can be. And then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just feel any last little bits of tension or of stress just coming out of your body with your breath. And you're quietening your mind as well as relaxing your body. So if you do find that thoughts are starting to pop back in there, just gently sweep them to the side. And giving yourself this time for you, just for the next few moments. Everything will still be there when we're finished. And as we gently scan over our body and we feel everything gradually relaxing, I want you to come back to your natural breath now, just your neutral breath. You're not having to do anything, your body is just breathing for you. And notice again that wave-like movement of your breath as you gently breathe in and your chest and your belly rises. And you gently breathe out and you can feel it fall. And just scanning over your body, making sure everything's as relaxed as can be. From the crown of your head over your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, jaw, no tension in your neck, your shoulders pulled down away from your ears, arms resting to the sides, the spine is long, aligned evenly left to right, top to bottom. And feel your body settling into the stillness. And know that there's no wrong way to do this. It's whatever feels right for you. And there is nothing you need to do in this moment. Nothing you need to think, feel, or analyse. You're fully supported by the earth beneath you. Your body is breathing for you. You can let go of all tension. Let go of all doing. And find yourself shifting into just being. I want you to bring all of your awareness just to that dark black infinite space behind your eyelids. Focus on that dark space. Imagine it's like a big screen behind your eyelids, like a cinema screen. And sometimes you might see things that manifest themselves within this dark space, maybe some colours, some lights, some movement. All I want you to do is just see what is there. If anything is there, just notice it and then move on. We're not trying to analyse, we're not trying to concentrate, we're just bringing our awareness to this dark mind screen behind our eyelids and just noticing what is being manifested. All of your awareness and all of your focus on this dark infinite space. Change your focus now, so just moving away from that. I want you to bring all of your awareness just to your heart space. Just notice the gentle rise of your chest as you're breathing in naturally, not forcing it. Notice the gentle fall as you're breathing out. You're going to slowly just count your breaths back from 27 to 1. So as your body naturally inhales, feel the heart rising, that's 1. As you gently exhale, feel the heart fall, that's 2. Inhale 3, and so on, just stuck to 27. If you get lost and forget, doesn't matter, just start again. Just gently counting your breaths, noticing that wave-like movement that gently rise and fall. All of your awareness, all of your focus, just on your breath. You're going to leave that awareness on your breath now. Cease your counting. It doesn't matter what number you got to. Just gently bring your awareness now to your physical body lying on the floor. Feel all of the points of your body that are in contact with the floor. The back of your head, the shoulders, the backs of your arms, the buttocks, calves, heels. And then start to expand the awareness of your physical body. Notice the feel of the temperature in the room that we're in. Notice the feel of any fabrics against your skin. And then to bring even more awareness towards our physical body, we're going to start to make some small movements. I want you to gently just touch your thumb and your first finger together. And just circle the little pads of the fingers round. And then the thumb and your second finger. Thumb and your third finger. Thumb and your fourth finger. And then just wiggle your fingers. You're going to point your toes away from you. And then bring them back to your toes. You're going to listen to what your body needs. Does it want to curl into a little ball? Do you want to do a big stretch? Do you want to just lie and enjoy the stillness for another moment? Whatever feels right for you, just listen to your body. And then whenever you feel ready, you're going to gently roll over onto your right side, keeping your eyes closed. There's no rush, just take your time. And as you start to feel the bigger movements throughout your body as you move, notice how your mind feels. Notice how your breath feels. Notice how your body feels. When you feel ready, you're going to slowly push yourself up to a seated position. Keeping your eyes closed, or just come to a position that's comfortable for you. Spine tall, crown of the head towards the ceiling. I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just gently open your eyes, bring your focus back into the room. Your hands to the side of the body. You're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to stretch up. As you exhale, just circle your wrists on the way down. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Wiggle your fingers. One more time, deep breath in, stretch up. Palms come together and just bring them down in front of the heart space. Well done light warning. Don't say you can find your stuff. I thought you'd gone. I thought you went forward.
It's a little green, yeah.